people who are not entrepreneurs or don't have that drive in their it's just a fire in the belly. It's a thing that, I've had to have those difficult conversations with my family. I know this is a really good job with good benefits that feels safe, but I got to step out on my own and do this other thing.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
And it's extremely challenging, yeah, because at the beginning, I don't know, in my family, I was the first entrepreneur. I mean, my granddad was an entrepreneur, but he died very young, and so my parents are teachers, so they always told me go to university and you're gonna be fine. So I went to university, got a degree in chemical engineer. I never used it in my whole life, but they made them very happy though. So at the end of the day, and then I have this environment that at the beginning when you start in the business, um, they are. It's they don't understand the pressure that you're going through. They don't understand. They're trying to help you. Yeah, I don't know. My mom, every time that I tell her I'm gonna expand the business, she said, "Don't expand. No expansion. It's okay." That's my mom. Yeah. Why do you want to expand? She doesn't know even what business I want to expand. She only listens the word expand, and she's like, "No, no, 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 no more expansion. It's okay like this." You know what I mean? And then uh, they and when I started my first business, also what happened is that when I went out with my friends, everybody's talking about everything, and then I'm talking about my business, and I realize nobody cares. They don't
Right?
care. So I'm like, oh my God, this is
It's
gonna be
so
more complex than what I thought. I need to find new friends. I very little I can speak with my dads about my parents about what's going on because I don't think that they are aware of my challenges. So because the whole thing become a little bit lonely at the beginning. That's also I was tired and frustrated. So I'm wearing off the hat, and then my family look at him right and find a job. Look what he's doing. You see. And it's a lot of pressure, and all these it creates stress, it creates anxiety. So of course, you make try to make this work, and yes, the business, don't get me wrong, back then was making money. My problem was not money, it was making money. My problem was that I have a stress, I have anxiety, that because I'm wearing all the hats, I wake up in the morning, don't eat anything, work, 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 do everything that the business required. When I find out it was 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, all then go to a restaurant, the restaurant already know which number. It was a Chinese and an Indian restaurant. They already know the number on the menu. If last day was 36, they know that if I call again it's 37. So I was not paying attention. What I was eating was literally next to the number in the menus. I didn't have energy to tell them what I want to eat. So they record the number. And but my body took a hit. I become overweight, and my mental health. You see, I was angry. I was tired. Yeah, the business is working. Money is going there, but I'm exhausted. So I had to change and go to a journey of clearing my mental health, and exactly start to look after me, because that's the other thing. What you said, you need to look after yourself so you can look after others. But in this dynamics, you don't realize one guy came to this podcast. He has three businesses, was turning over a million in each of them, and the guy was vomiting blood. And he told
oh,
me, Harry, I decided that I run this business. This business not running me. And he took a plane. He went to Thailand for a year. Guess what? His business is still around. He's okay. And but if we don't look after ourselves, uh, then I think nobody else is gonna do it. I mean, you have support from family, from husband. Like you said, for example, maybe you have challenges with your husband that he's not happy. Well, of course, he doesn't care that you have X amount of employees and you have to deal with a lot of pressure, and you have to pay salary for everyone. He doesn't care about any of this. He's your husband, and he needs time and attention, and you do have to provide that. And and it's what happened with my mom, with my dad. I had to fly, I had to spend time, I had to sit with them, I had to listen to talk what I want to tell me, consume a lot of time, but I had to make that time for them, and it's challenging, but is what it is, right?
Absolutely. And I think you hit on a couple of key points, right? That people who are not entrepreneurs or don't have that drive in their it's just a fire in the belly. It's a thing that, I've had to have those difficult conversations with my family. I know this is a really good job with good benefits that feels safe, but I got to step out on my own and do this other thing, It's
Oh my God.
I'm driven to do that. And
And they're telling
uh
you, are you crazy? And
and well,
talking
and
behind
that's
your
the
back.
exactly. The societal, it's like, this is good enough. That's security. Focus on security, focus on safety, focus on, but that's not who I am. And so you said, I need new friends, and that's really true, right? I think it's very important that we build relationships with other business owners who understand and who we can learn from and who we can also mentor and pass along. So building that, being a part of a community is a mastermind or a business community, or having that short list of contacts or a coach, the people that you can talk to who do understand, so that our families can be relieved of that responsibility, because they don't a lot of times don't get it anyways. It's like, yeah, go honey, but like, I don't even know what you're talking about, right? And we want to talk to people who get it, who get us, and who have been where we are, so that we can, as a community, continue to grow and continue to be that resource for our businesses. Yeah.
So like I shared with you, even in this broadcast, the main purpose, the main value of this broadcast is we want all entrepreneurs to be out there, to be wealthy, healthy, and happy. And I know for a fact that this virtual GM that you provide, that you can help people with, can make can change the life of the entrepreneurs. I know this for sure because this happened to me, and I know that it's possible. Only the people that can help you, you need to have two conditions. Number one, ideally, have to be done it themselves. That would be a plus. Yeah. And number two, because and number two, it become a good coach and good mentor. And I think that sometimes people are so busy working in the business that they don't realize that if they step outside, they can work on the business. Just a small changes can create a massive results, but they only can be seen if you're working on the business, not in the business. And having a virtual GM is amazing because if you have a virtual general manager, this thing will manage the whole operations. The operation becomes smooth because you're busy because you're running the operation. If you can make all the operations smooth, then you can get out and see the business from the top, which is amazing. Yeah. When you're playing chess, sometimes you see a couple of friends playing chess, and you see from outside, you see a
Hmm.
lot of good move, because from outside very easy to see the good move. When you are inside the game is when it becomes challenge. So even how people can find you, how the process work, can you describe a little bit more about and how can you help them to the organization to have this virtual general manager that will improve operation and make the whole process smooth and free time for the entrepreneur, which is they can have time to work on the mental health, they have time to work on their head in the relation with the family and friends, parallel as they're running the business.
Thank you so much for the question. There's several ways that people can engage with me. The easiest and fastest way to connect is to go to the website freebusinessbook.com and download my book. My book is, you and I have the same mission. My mission is to help support business owners in living a life that they want, running a business that they love. And so the book is available. It's my gift to the listeners on this podcast, freebusinessbook.com. And so from there, there's also links to connect with me for coaching or to discover. I often will do done for you services, like a quick launch to help people get started on the steps of the matrix and really take a look at the bring in that 30,000 foot view and identify what are the first pieces that can be moved quickly to make the most impactful change. So love to work with people directly and love to get my information out into the hands of anyone who wants to read it. So freebusinessbook.com is the best place to start and easy to remember.
Thank you so much, Eden. You made my day today. I think you're brilliant. Yeah. And you can help a lot of people, especially entrepreneurs, because I know the pain. I've been in both sides, and this this can change literally the life of the entrepreneur from the day and the night. The difference is so huge when you are operating in the business and you taking care of the operation and you have to be inside there and making sure that everything is okay, and you need to wear all the hats, and it's very intense. And completely the other view is when the operation runs smooth and you have time to make the right decisions into the business, and at the same time you have time to spend with family, friends, people that you love, which will contribute to your health, what you eat. I'm paying a lot of attention what I eat now. Yeah, try to make my own food, something that I was never thought that was possible in my life because I was always in a hurry. So now I even have time to prepare my own food.
Much
So,
better than just number 36 or 37 on the
oh
menu.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I learned this the hard way. I've been detoxing my body for years. Imagine how bad it was, you see. But at the end of the day, and we have to keep working on ourselves as well, even to be an example and a role model for others also. So at the end of the day, thank you so much. I really
Oh, it's been my
appreciate.
privilege.
I
Yeah,
know that
so
you
happy
can
to help
help,
it.
that you're helping a lot of people, and I know you will help a lot of people. I can see you have very good energy. Yeah, and send the big regards to your husband or your family. Tell them I know the pain. You see, in my life become, Lily, my girlfriend. She was my employee.
Oh,
She
right.
was my general manager. She was my GM, and finally now she's an entrepreneur. So at the end of the day, she has her own business. She owned a book publishing company and so on. So she ended up being an entrepreneur as well because she said, "Well, if he think that I need to," and she's actually enjoying it a lot, to be honest. Yeah, making her own decisions and manage their employees and so on. She has her own podcast as well. So it's amazing how things have been evolved with the relationship, the people that you have around you. But at the end of the day, yes, and send my regards to him as well, because at the end of the day, we do need the support. Our family members, they don't know how much we need that support. That after a stressful day, it's very important for us to function as well. And so it's a teamwork. The first team member are your family, you see. So thank you so much, and for
Thank you
all
so
of
much.
you. And for all of you following this broadcast, see you in our next episode of Unstoppable, how brave entrepreneurs like Eden break that wall and achieve the first million. Bye for now.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.